Hello, Scorpio. It's Maggie the Irish Gypsy, bringing you your October 2024 general reading. We are looking at the first half of October, roughly the first couple of weeks. And again, this reading is for the water sign of Scorpio. I hope everyone's doing well. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch these videos. It's a gift and a blessing to be able to do these. You're part of that, so thank you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your video. Cross-watchers, if you're cross-watching for Scorpio, this is also relevant and important for you as well. It's a general reading, may resonate a little differently for everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you know any or all of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, watching those videos can also be helpful for additional insight and perspective. If you find something that really hits home for you, it really resonates, and you'd like to take a deeper look at something and perhaps reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style. If you're interested in that, you can email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video to see that contact information. I'd love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you pretty quickly, same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer lots of different reading options in all areas of life, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spread. There's a little something in there for everyone. And I'm quite diligent at the timely scheduling of personal readings. So email me if you're interested. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what the first half of October 2024 looks like for you. I am using, for those of you who like to know, the Deluxe Royal Tarot, clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin with the Eight of Swords, feeling a little bit stuck. But with the Eight of Swords, there's something that you're thinking of. Maybe you're feeling like you're in a situation, you feel stuck, but you also feel like you can't get yourself out of it because there's challenges, and you're telling yourself those challenges are too difficult. Because swords is governed by the element of air, which governs this, our intellectual landscape, which is our belief systems and ideologies and perceptions, which drives what we tell ourselves reality is and how we react to that reality. So in the Eight of Swords, this person is like, I'm stuck in this situation, but there isn't anything I can do about it, when in fact there is. It doesn't mean that, your stresses and concerns are invalid. It just means that you're letting them be the block when you could push through to remove yourself or to get out of or improve the situation. Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success, recognition. Yeah, it feels like you can't achieve victory here, but there's a perspective or ideology that's keeping you from it. I think you're afraid that something is going to be too difficult or you don't want to deal with the consequences. Next, we have the Nine of Wands. Our wounded warrior card, it's sometimes called. I've been putting all this effort into this, and yet here is something else in front of me to deal with. I'm feeling discouraged, maybe feeling a bit like giving up, or how do I get through this? With the Two of Cups, soulmates, kindred spirits, best friends, or some partnership or relationship. There's some kind of partnership here. And I say partnership because it might be romantic, it might not be. But there's a strong karmic connection here, and there's a sense of feeling weary and tired, and how do I get through this? Five of Wands, or some conflict, internal conflict perhaps within yourself, external conflict perhaps with another person or group of people, competitive energy, or just kind of going around and around the same thing. Petty arguments even. Knight of Coins. Knights usually represent offers and opportunities, goals. The Knight of Coins is the Knight of Pentacles, or Earth. So this might be a more practical one. It might be a job, work opportunity, project opportunity, or just a new opportunity moving forward that has a practical component to it. But there's conflict about this. It might be that a new job, offer, opportunity, or something of that sort is causing conflict within a relationship because it's going to mean major change. Might be traveling, moving, or relocating. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the first half of October, Scorpio, is the Two of Coins. Lots going on, at a crossroads, needing to make a choice. And this choice, again, has practical components. I mean, whatever the opportunity is, it might be emotionally related or even romantically related, but there are practical components to it. So let's take a look at that overall focus of the Two of Coins. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, showing up as a male, but in a general reading could be female. Important somehow. Six of Pentacles, the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles. There is a shocking, startling, unexpected gift, offer, opportunity here. Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Coins, the Ace of Earth. It might be, again, it might be a job offer or opportunity, but I mean, it could be a romantic opportunity too, which would be kind of sticky because it might be a third-party situation for some of you. It might be you that's getting the offer or opportunity. It might be a partner or close person, friend or something that's getting that. And it may it would require a big change, and it may require moving or relocating, which is causing some conflict. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands. Feeling like you can't achieve what you want, or feeling like there isn't anything you can do. If the offer is for you, you may feel like your hands are tied, like you can't accept it. But again, it's that belief system and ideology which is kind of keeping you stuck and trapped as well. Yeah, the Lovers. So we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. The Lovers implies choices that are about or affect significant relationships. Might be a third-party situation for some of you. Again, significant, profound decisions, whether it's in your romantic life, about your romantic life, or whether it's in your practical life and it's going to affect your emotional life and relationships. Significant decisions. Four of Cups. Yeah, there's an offer being made here, but there's a sense of reluctance or resistance to taking it. And sometimes that can imply a bit of laziness and apathy. The situation you find yourself in, whether it's a current relationship or current job, may be unsatisfying to you, but it is known, it is familiar, and there's a fear here about taking something new. You're trying to figure your way through this. The Ten of Swords is a card of betrayal, or realizing maybe coming to the understanding or painful realization, Scorpio, that something is at an end, it's run its course, or it simply isn't going to turn out the way you want it to. It feels like, again, for those of you that it might be a person close to you that's having this offer or opportunity, it may be that you feel a sense of being let down or bitterly disappointed or betrayed. And if it's the offer or opportunity coming in towards you, what's holding you back may be a sense of, well, if I do this person's going to feel betrayed, or, something of that sort. Or I'm going to have to admit that this particular thing is over and I'm afraid. Nine of Wands, Two of Cups. Judgment, significant crossroads, significant choices. Often, not always, but often when this card shows up, it represents that the choice in front of you, or the new path or the new choice in front of you, is divinely led and guided by Spirit. It's allowed or orchestrated by Spirit, and you can say no to it, but there's a likelihood that it won't come around again. The High Priestess. You're going to need to use your intuition and your gut instinct on this. The Hanging Man, waiting for knowledge, waiting for information, getting a different perspective, maybe temporary sacrifice in order to gain some kind of knowledge or wisdom. The World, the last major arcana card in the tarot, representing a phase or cycle or chapter of your life is wrapping up so that you can move on to something new. Whatever this change is, it's significant. It's going to represent a whole new chapter after this, a whole new start. And there's a whole lot of fear and doubts and insecurities and some apathy in there as well, a fear of stepping out into something new. You know, even though what you have been or are involved in may not be satisfying to you, it's familiar to you. And so all of a sudden now there's this really startling new offer or opportunity, but you're afraid to kind of take it. 5 of Wands and Knight of Coins. And it's causing conflict within yourself, with a partner. Two of Cups again. Conflict with a partner. 8 of Cups, leaving, walking away, or turning your back on that which is proven to be, you know, it's no longer in your higher self. The Devil, endings and change. Sorry, the Death. The Devil is next with the Knight of Pentacles, which is the same as the Knight of Coins. This is causing chaos or conflict of some kind. It's just a general reading, so the intensity may vary between you and another person. For some of you, maybe 3 people. Because it would represent an ending, a major, major, major significant change. It might even represent the ending of a relationship of some kind, if indeed you move forward on this, whether it's another romantic offer or a practical offer, because it may mean you have to move and relocate or travel a lot, or, you know, it creates some kind of division or split, and it's needing to, you know, kind of work your way through this and figure out what is the right thing to do, what is the right path, and the path that you can live with morally and ethically. I think either choice you make has its own challenges. Taking the new path is a complete new change, though, and therein lies the conflict and the fear and the doubt and the insecurity, because it may very well cause a partnership to go in 2 different ways, that it's time for those paths to diverge. All right, let's end with advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles so far. New beginnings. Emotional passion. It might be new love and romance for some of you. It is the start of a new path that opens you up in a practical way. It opens you up, and it begins to in an emotional way, in a passionate or creative way, practical ways. The Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism, perhaps after having given up that anything was going to be better. And then the Knight of Wands and strength. Do it sooner rather than later. Spirit is quite clearly here advising you to embrace the change and embrace the new path. And don't waste any time either doing it. And face whatever fears, doubts, and insecurities that you have by moving through those fears. Some of them will turn out to be not real, and some of them will turn out to be real, but you'll just have to deal with it moving through. It takes courage, strength, wisdom, and true humility to face those things and to go through them. But those are also qualities and character traits that you're going to grow much, much stronger in, you know, by facing them and going through it. You know, it's kind of like being afraid to, you know, being afraid of the water, being afraid to swim, learn how to swim, or being afraid of the water. And the only way that you're going to learn is by doing it. And that's how you're going to banish that fear and become stronger and become a good swimmer, right? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Scorpio, those are your messages for the first half of October. I hope that for those of you for whom they were relevant and resonated, that they were helpful, that they brought you some clarity or some peace of mind or food for thought. Again, if you'd like to take a deeper look at anything, and you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you just really resonate with the reading style. If you're interested, email me, Maggie, @gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video to see that information. I'll see you all in a short while for the next set of readings. Until then, stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.